Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I was actually on my way to go get me something to eat, but this was just heavy on my heart and on my mind. So I'm like, let me go ahead and put this on YouTube, y'all, because I'm telling you, I'm hoping that this blow up because I know it's not a lot of people out here saying a lot of real stuff. And I'm a real life 80s baby, and I feel like, we need to start speaking on some things. But anyways, beyond all that, um, I want to talk to y'all about toxic people, right? And keeping toxic people in your life and keeping toxic people around you, right? Now, some of y'all may not even be able to identify that the person is even a toxic person, right? Because a toxic person could be your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, it don't matter who they are to you. It's someone that you keep around you that don't really mean you no good. Let me give y'all an example of a toxic person. A toxic person is truly like what the meaning said, misery loves company. Now, it doesn't mean that misery opening up the door and saying, come on, y'all, come in, I'm miserable. Come on, I just want somebody to be around me because I'm miserable. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is a toxic person, say, will give you a call one day and they call us and about, hey girl, how you doing? Or hey boy, what's up, bro? However, guys talk. I can only speak from, the woman's side. So anyway, so it's not like, they'll call you. They ain't gonna say, hey, how you doing? They'll call you, let me tell you this, or they'll call you, um, did you do what I told you to do the other day? It's always something. They're never gonna call you first off to see how you're doing. They're never gonna call you to just really truly check on your well-being. A lot of times it's like they check on me. A lot of times they checking on you just because there's something that they gotta say. A toxic person is only gonna really deal with you when it's convenient for them. You know what I'm saying? A toxic person ain't gonna call you when things are good and they getting it. No, no, no. Toxic person only gonna call you when they mad. You know what I'm saying? Now they done changed your whole space because they're upset. Now you upset about something that probably ain't got nothing to even do with you. Right? So a toxic person is the type of person who knows how to say the right things at the right time, but at the same time, really don't mean you no good. A toxic person is the type of person who they don't mind you doing good as long as you ain't doing better than them. A toxic person is very self-absorbed. It's always about them. If you want to test and see if the person that you're dealing with is a toxic person or a toxic friend, try this. When they call you with all this toxicity, y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? When they call you with all that and this going on and yeah, I can't stand this bitch. Let me tell you about Shay Nim, or let me tell you about Alicia or Tisha or Tasha, or this nigga get on my nerves, or your homeboy call you, man, this bitch, she tripping, man. Or, always something, right? When you try to change that conversation and you're like, yeah, that's messed up, and you start taking it something positive, make it something positive about yourself, like, yeah, that's crazy, but remember when I told you I was trying to pay that bill got paid, man, I'm so happy. Now watch what a toxic person gonna do. And man, y'all try this and let me know, right? A toxic person gonna always change the subject. See, because they're toxic. They don't want to hear about good shit that's happening with you. They don't even want to have that conversation because they're so self-absorbed. The only thing they really worried about is what's affecting them at this moment. They're mad, they want to stay mad, and they want you to be mad with them. That's what it means about misery love company. Misery love another miserable motherfucker that they can call and tell their miserable shit to. Somebody who gonna indulge in it. Girl, what? And then what happened? I don't like that bitch either. And da 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 da, indulging in it. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that this person is toxic. Now guess what? Now you in that same toxic ass shit that they was in. Now when they get off the phone with you, you still dealing with whatever it is, or they done came over your house. You still dealing with whatever it is they came and unloaded on you. And they gone about their miserable ass life. A toxic person is usually a miserable person. Right? Let me tell you, a toxic person is so fucked up, right? That they think everybody is fucked up too. They think everybody out to get them. See, a toxic person go based off the toxic bullshit that they put out. And I say this like, you ever had a friend, cousin, family member, whatever, right? That had, okay, how can I say it? I'm trying to make sure I break it down in a way where it's just completely understood, cut and dry. When it comes to toxic people and the toxic people that you keep around you, them be the same ones that will come and tell you negative shit, but won't come and tell you anything positive. Them be the same ones that will see a scenario and assume that you're, okay, this is a good one, right? I thought of something, y'all. Okay, say you put a post out there, and the post you put out there could have just been a repost. It could be saying something about a toxic person or something about a friend, like, watch your friends or keep your friends close and your enemies close, or it could be something like, just anything, right? Your toxic friend, that toxic person, if it's something negative, they're going to assume that it's about them because of this type of shit that they do. That's how they think. A toxic person can only, they can only look at things the way that things, how they would perceive it. They can only take it from their own self. So they look at it like they would assume the worst. I know she talking about me on that post. I know that's who she's talking. You might not even been thinking about that person. You could have just been really putting out a post, not even really knowing what's going on with them. But now they done took it personal. I know she talked about me when she said that. I know she's talking about me. That's because that's the way that they are. Or a toxic friend take you around their man, or you around some guys and then she swear up and down now you trying to screw her man. That toxic friend probably will screw yours. A person is who they are. You get what I'm saying? Like, they truly are who they are. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you continue to keep these toxic people around you, it makes everything around you become toxic. You become toxic. You are the company that you keep. You keep toxic ass people around you, ain't nothing good gonna happen with that. Get what? If that toxic person is a thief, is a liar, and this, that, and the third, eventually you're gonna be mixed up in something that's going on. See, a toxic person, in my opinion, is miserable. So as long as you're miserable, you know what I'm saying, and you're unhappy and you don't love yourself, ain't no way you could treat me right. There's no way. So you guys need to start keeping people around you, man, that want good for you. Keep that person around you to call and just say, man, hey, I was thinking about you. How's your day going? And then when you go to tell them, actually listen and have a rebuttal. Like, hey, well, that's what's up. I'm happy for you. People who tell you, man, I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you. See, a toxic person will speak stuff into existence. You don't even realize how powerful words are. They don't have to be words that are coming out of your mouth. They could be words that are coming out of people's mouths around you. Shit that they done spoke onto your life. Girl, you ain't never gonna do that. Or she thinks she cute and she really ain't. She ain't never, girl, she thinks she got something. Or you ain't never gonna make that girl. Why is you even doing that? That's stupid. That's dumb. Always got something to say. Your mama. I don't know why you ain't nothing. You ain't did nothing. You ain't never did nothing. Da, 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 da. Like somebody talking down, talking negative on you. That make you not even want to try. It's some things y'all want to do and haven't even done because of the people around you will have something to say about it. Or you know the type of job that you want or something you want to go after, and you know you can't take this motherfucker with you nowhere. They ain't got no friends. A toxic person normally don't have no friends. Don't nobody fuck with them because they done ran everybody off. And you the one person that want to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up on them. I'm not gonna give up on them. Why not? They gave up on themselves. I'm just saying, I'm learning slowly but surely. Sometimes when you try to do different in your life, sometimes you have to let people go in order to grow, in order to do better. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you love them any less. It just means that you start picking and choosing the type of atmosphere and environment you want to be in. You don't feel like hearing that fussing early in the morning, somebody calling you with their problems and this person did that. And they've been doing this shit for years, talking about the same person and the same thing, going through the same mess with the same nigga. That's toxic. When you sit back and you evaluate the situation, has it bettered you any? Did it make you feel good? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to change anything for your future? If it don't, you might need to reevaluate your whole situation. And definitely reevaluate the people that you keep around you. Because the people are who they are. I used to tell my daughter a story all the time about the man and the snake. And the man was walking through the woods or whatever, and he found this beautiful snake, so beautiful. And the snake was dang near dead, wasn't moving or nothing. He takes the snake home. When he takes the snake home, he's feeding the snake. He called in to work. He said, I'm not coming in. I got this beautiful snake, and I'm trying to bring it back to life. So he feeds the snake. He's taking care of the snake. He's practically sleeping in the bed with the snake, making sure that he's looking after this snake every 5 to 6 hours, giving him the medication that he got from the vet and all these different things that he went through to save this snake, right? And so as soon as the snake got better, the man laid down in the bed next to the snake, and guess what? The snake bit him, right? And the man looked at the snake, and he was like, all I did for you, I dang near lost my job. I've nursed you back to health. When everybody else left you out there to die and just walked over you, I looked out for you. And then you bite me? You know what the snake said? The snake said, what do you expect? I'm a snake. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. And y'all have a nice one. And like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get this out here. Let's have some real conversations. Let's talk about some real stuff, Let's uplift each other. Let's talk about motivating each other. Let's talk about what it means to be a real friend. Let's talk about some of these things that are going on that we really need to have conversations about, But one thing I can say, man, the less toxic people you have around you, the more and more that you will start to be into who you are meant to be. As long as you keep those people around you, it will not be blessed. As long as you keep toxic people around you, you will continue to have the same mindset, and you will continue to have the same outcome. If you want something different, you'll do different. If you knew better, you'll do better. I'm just saying. So I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. Y'all have a blessed day and have a positive day. And holla at your girl. Make sure y'all listen to my book on here, man. Somebody holla at Tyler Perry. Tell him, come get at your girl. Nice. Y'all have a nice one. Bye.